everyone. I hope that you're all doing well. Happy Monday. It is Monday today. Usually people see Mondays as the start of a week, so it's usually has this negative feeling to it. I am getting out of that habit because I think that I was kind of like that in the past, but you know what? Monday starts a new week, which means it's a new opportunity to work on the things you want to work on. So I hope you guys have been enjoying my new series and the new videos that I've been doing, focusing more on fitness, nutrition, weight loss, and just self-development, and just life hacks and stuff like that. When I started off doing these videos, I was focusing more on my dance. Dance is still a huge part of my life. That is not over and never will be. So that's still going to be coming up in the videos. I am excited about a few new projects that are coming up dance-wise, so I'll mention that a little bit later. But first, let's start with an update on my whole keto journey. So if you're just tuning in, I started keto today starts week 4. So it's been going great, honestly. Out of everything that I've tried, and I've tried a lot, this has been the easiest to stick to. And I think it's because I am eating the things that I love. I love cheese. I'm sorry, don't judge me. I love it. I love cheese, and I'm having a lot of it. So it's working for me. I've lost, let's see, I lost another one. Okay, I've lost a total, I think, of 11.6 pounds. I have kind of hit a plateau. So this week I've been fluctuating. And as I mentioned in my other videos, I want to be as honest as possible, so I don't mind saying my weight. So right now I am fluctuating between 187, 188. My goal is to be 150, which is about, well, before I got pregnant with the twins, I was 165, 160, 165. I want to drop to 150. So that is my goal. I aim to do it as healthy as possible and the best way for me. So I've said before that not everything works for everyone. So far, this is working for me. I'm not going to do keto as a lifestyle permanently. I just wanted to do it for a few weeks. So initially, I had the idea of 8 weeks in my head. I may do 10, I may do 12, I may do 6. I don't know. I'm gonna see how I feel. I think the most important thing when you're working on your body and your fitness is to listen to your body. So far, I feel great. And you know, even though the number on the scale isn't moving as fast as I would like, I'm learning to trust the process. So struggling with obesity my whole life, I've always been one to jump from one thing to the other. So it would be a week or two and I didn't lose enough weight, so I would jump into the next thing, and not realizing that consistency for everything in life is key. So I was probably not seeing the results that I wanted to see because I wasn't sticking to anything long enough. So I'm determined to stick to this, and who knows where I'll be in a few weeks. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. So even though the number's not moving, I am seeing other non-scale victories. So just my energy level is it's through the roof. It's amazing, my energy level. I do feel a difference in how I wake up. I wake up a lot more enthusiastic and ready to take on the day. And they do say that usually happens with keto as you're switching from working off carbs, you know, getting your energy from carbs, you're getting your energy off of fat. So I'm sticking to healthy fats. I know that a lot of people that do keto just have any kind of fat. I mentally, I don't feel good about myself when I'm having, you know, just like, I can't sit there and have just a tub of like cheese and all this other fatty things, and I see people having wings. I'm not judging. If that works, it works for you guys. But I think somehow, because I've been on this yo-yo dieting up and down roller coaster with my weight loss and all that stuff, I just mentally don't feel good when I have those things. I still have them. I had wings on Saturday. It was really good, but I have control. My biggest thing before was that I would binge on any kind of diet. I would have a cheat day, and that one cheat day would turn into a cheat 3 days, and then a cheat week, and then I would try to get back into it. So I just never worked well with cheat meals. But with keto, it's different. I haven't had a cheat in 3 weeks, the whole time that I started, and I don't miss anything. I feel great about it. So yes, I'm having cheese, but I'm controlling it. I have a lot more control, and it's going well. So anyway, moving forward, I thought it would be fun to start with a little get to know you. So you guys are following me, hopefully, and watching these videos. But aside from, you know, my weight loss and my obesity issues growing up and me having twins and then me being a belly dancer, I don't think you know that much more about me. So I thought it would be cool to start off with some random little questions. So I have a list. There's 50 and we're not gonna do all of them. I'm just gonna pick like 2 or 3 and then maybe I'll do more in my next videos. Just thought it would be a little fun. So the first one, what was your favorite food when you were a child? So, fun fact, I am Dominican. A lot of people do not know that and do not pick up on that. A lot of people assume I'm, you know, I've gotten a little bit of everything actually. But maybe like 5 people in my entire life have guessed that I'm Dominican. So, plátanos, plátanos, maduros, tostones, any way that you could do it. That's what I grew up on and that's what I love. So as a child, I was eating that for breakfast with my queso frito and all that stuff. So as a child, that was my favorite. My grandmother was an awesome cook. So everything she made was amazing. And I would say my second food was probably pizza because of the cheese. Okay, so next, what's your favorite indoor-outdoor activity? So you guys know I'm a belly dancer. That is my favorite activity. Above all else, I can do it indoors, I could do it outdoors, I could do it anywhere, and I love that. I also am a huge fan of swimming. I don't do it professionally, but I love swimming, always have. And winter sports, I love winter. It's my favorite season. I love the snow. So yeah, that would be one of my top activities as well. It's probably skiing. I only went once. Can you believe that? I love the winter and I only went skiing once. So I need to go back out there. I did really well. I feel like I was a professional skier in a past life. I loved it. So anything winter and snow related, I'm there. What's your favorite time of the day, week, month, or year? I love the first of the month, of every month. It's kind of the same mentality as Mondays. I love that I can start each month with a new intention, a new focus. I really like those 30-day weight fitness challenges that you see. So like 30-day abs or 30-day squats or whatever. I like committing to something, and I think 30 days is the perfect amount of time to get your body used to something. So they say it takes 21 days, I believe, to break a habit or create a habit. I think it goes both ways. So yeah, I think every month I try to start with a new intention or something that I want to focus on. So that would be my answer for that one. And let's do one more. What sound do you love? Oh, babies laughing. I can listen to babies laugh all the time. And it's not only because I'm a mom, even before I had babies, just babies laughing was just so joyful to me. They laugh with so much heart and it's just amazing. So that's my favorite sound. Okay, enough of the get to know me stuff. I'll have more questions for the next one. I wanted to talk a little bit about being in the moment. So in my last episode, I was talking about the law of attraction and where energy flows and putting your attention in the good that you have in your life and not the things that you're lacking. So that kind of ties in a little bit with that. So I've been trying really hard. That's kind of been my focus for January, is to be in the moment. So I've read that when you're thinking of future things, usually that comes along with a little bit of anxiety. So, you know, thinking of your future is great. Everybody should be thinking about their future. But when you're stuck thinking about that, sometimes you're too worried about how am I going to get there? What am I going to do? What if this doesn't work out? And that causes us stress and anxiety. So we shouldn't really focus all of our attention there. And then with the past, sometimes that brings along stress. I should have done it this way. I shouldn't have done this. I regret that I did that. And that brings stress. And being stressed in general is just not good for our health. It's not good for our body. It's human nature. We all get stressed out. But if we stay reliving those stressful moments, it's just not good for us. And when you're really stressed out, it's the fight or flight system. It releases all this cortisol in your body, and it's linked to a lot of diseases. So in my opinion, I feel like if you don't know how to manage your stress, that can cause a lot of illnesses in your life. So I try to do different things to cope with my stress a little better. So that's something that I'm working on daily. So yeah, I think that one thing that helps me is just taking a step back and breathing. I always say that I want to get into meditation. I have to be honest with you, I have not found the timing that works for me. I try to do it in the mornings with the babies. It's really hard. So that's something that I'm consistently trying to work on. So I'll get to the meditating eventually. Maybe even my next episode, I was thinking of maybe doing like a little guided meditation with you guys. So that'll be a lot of fun. But yes, so without actually delving into meditation, I still try to do breathing exercises. So if I'm in a really, really stressful situation or something's really going on and I feel it altering my mood and I feel it just bringing me to this really negative place, I just stop what I'm doing and I take really deep breaths. I don't even think about anything. I just take a deep breath and then I let it go. And when I'm breathing in, I just kind of picture, you know, like positive lights and just, you know, whatever comes to mind, but just I try to focus on positivity. Not specifically thinking about anything, but just trying to feel good as I'm breathing in. And then as I'm exhaling, I, excuse me, I really try to focus on whatever stress I'm feeling in the moment. I kind of try to envision that leaving my body. So inhaling good and exhaling out. And I do that for like 5 minutes and it's really helped calm me down. It's kind of brought me back to that present moment, which we're talking about, you know, being in that moment. So that breathing really helps me. So just a little exercise I think that maybe you can try if you feel yourself in a really vulnerable state and really upset about something. Just stop what you're doing and breathe in good. So I know I made my last episode was like 20 minutes. I'm not gonna make them that long because I know we're all busy. So real quick, those are the updates for today. So yes, everything is going great with me. I am staying super focused. I feel so amazing. And I'm really just daily practices of working on myself. So I'll continue sharing that. I want to share with you guys my social media again. So I really want you guys to be able to contact me and even ask me questions about anything I say. And the email that I've created for that is omyrasjourney@gmail.com. I'd love to get some comments, feedback, questions, and maybe I can even answer some questions on my next series, my next episodes. So send them on over. No question is too, you know, out there for me. If you rather me not mention it in my episode, that's totally fine. I'll keep everything anonymous and maybe we could just email back and forth. I'll always get your permission first if you're okay with me asking the question on my episode, but I will not mention your name unless you want me to. Okay, so that's that. I also have my Instagram, which is @Omyra_dance. So if you want to follow more about my keto journey and weight loss, nutrition, motivation, I'm always posting things. I have recipes and workouts and things that I've been doing. So great place to find out more about that. And when it comes to my dance, as I said, I'm still very much into it. I'm still teaching on the weekends. So if you want to come take a class with me, if you're in New York, that would be amazing. I'd love to have you. And you could email me at omyradance@gmail.com if you want to schedule a class. Okay? So I think that's all. But as always, I do want to share a quote before I leave. Let's see. The one I chose for this one is for this episode. I don't have it's anonymous. I don't have an author for this one. Nothing is permanent. Don't stress yourself too much because no matter how bad the situation is, it will change. And I feel like that goes hand in hand with just stressful situations in general. Everything flows. We are made of energy. The universe is made of energy. Everything is energy and energy flows. Nothing stays constant. So the next time you're really, really stressed out, try the breathing, but then also try telling yourself, this is temporary. It never rains forever. So if you're going through something really, really bad, I'm sorry. And I send you my most deepest positive vibes of self-healing and just love. But also just remember that it's gonna pass. What's helped me is that I usually think about the last time that I was severely stressed, and I obviously got through it. So if you were able to get through other things, you're gonna get through this too, okay? So with that, lots of love, guys. Email me with questions or comments, or you can comment on this video. I hope that I'm helping you in some way, and I hope to hear from some of you. Lots of love, enjoy your week, bye. Mwah. Bye.